What's the deal? That's your boy Too Easy, man. And we talking about the ROG Ally X, y'all. Should y'all level up and get the new boy? We about to go through and check it out, man, and see what we think about upgrade. So here we have it. This is what it looks like. They're showing how the apps look now, where it's more customizable, which people already been doing from the jump, but they added that little feature, so it's a lot easier and looks more like a console style device. As far as performance, it's basically the same thing. Zen 4, 8 core, 8.6 teraflops. Everything's pretty much the same, but right here we have 24 gigs of RAM versus 16. They also added full M2 support, so people used to mod these to make those fit in there. Now it's just already supported right there. Now this is the most important part for a lot of people, including me. You got a guy here outplaying his Ally X and no cord, nothing. We get an 80 watt battery, double the size of the last ROG Ally. They always ask, how long does it last? And I always gotta tell them about an hour, you know? And yeah, people get turned off by that. They also got a new fan system, smaller fans, but they say it actually cools off the system better to fit that battery, so they have smaller fans. Also cools off the screen. Right here, they pretty much just show how the air flows through the pipes. Looks pretty interesting to see, but that helps it cool off. As I stated before, they have a new airflow, a new fan setup that allows it to cool off the screen and everything else. We still got the 1080p, 120 hertz touch panel. Everything's pretty much the same with that. Now here's what they talked about. It's a lot more comfortable in the hand. They made it a little bit thicker. Also with the controls, it feels a lot better in your hands. They also upgraded the analog sticks. They said the analog sticks are a little bit stiffer, more comparable to an actual controller. They have grips on the back, like little designs, which of course gives you a better grip. Now the triggers, they said they made the triggers a lot wider and bigger, and they feel a lot better. And here's them talking about the analog sticks. Again, they are stiffer, so better aiming, y'all. It's gonna feel a lot better than that more loose analog stick they had. More showing off the triggers. The buttons on the back, you see the button right there. It's a little smaller because they said people were accidentally hitting the button. Me, I'm a big fan of that, so I like using the buttons on the back. They changed up the D-pad. D-pad is a lot more cleaner and feels a lot better. Here's where I talked about the improvement of the game library. They made it a little bit more cleaner. And just like the last Ally, 3 months of Game Pass included. Right here, they're just showing off the speaker effects. The Ally already has a great speaker output, so hopefully they have that even more improved as it is. Right here, they're showing all the button features, which is everything is the same other than the D-pad and the analog sticks stiffness, basically. Everything else is pretty much the same. They're showing the back. Buttons are a lot smaller, but they are there. Now here's where you will see the most change. They added 2 Type-C ports. One is a 4 Gen, the other is 3.2. They move the volume button to the left, the SD card slot to the right. Of course, still have the fans in the same area, but for the most part, that's all that really changed on the top. So overall, the biggest updates were the battery, smaller but better fans, 24 gigs of RAM, a faster storage, 1 terabyte of memory, more stiff and better analog sticks, bigger triggers, and a more refined D-pad. Here's a more detailed picture that shows everything that's included. So with everything you heard and know about the ROG Ally X, for me, it's a pretty nice upgrade. I'm really looking forward to that 80 watt battery and that 24 gigs of RAM. And we can't forget the price. Set at $799. The original Ally Z1 Extreme, I got that day one for about $700. So I think this is a pretty decent upgrade. So of course I will be pre-ordering and doing testing and posting videos, as y'all know. Comment below what y'all think. Is it enough to make you want to purchase one for yourself? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you all for watching and tuning in for more.